What's up?
What's up?
You guys had to hear about this on the Crockers, but found these out here.
We know what that means.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Some people do.
Yeah.
We know what it means.
Yeah.
Thought you can escape it, but you can't escape some people.
Yeah.
Got Gatorade. Vitamin. She loves that vitamin water.
It's the zero.
What's your flavor? Well, you do like the cucumber.
What's your flavor?
Or jalapeno, what is it? It's green.
This one? The
No,
vitamin
your
water?
green one. Yeah, your green
It's
one.
like a cucumber lime. I think same. It's cucumber lime.
You just can't go wrong with the cucumber.
So fresh. This is
drink.
Raspberry dark chocolate. Surprisingly, so good.
But we've been tackling some of it out here, and it is pretty brutal. Luckily, it's not as hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's still spicy, don't get us wrong, but it is a lot better. You guys saw the Crocker Life. If you guys haven't watched the Crocker Life, we are posting on there a little more regular now. We went almost 2 months, a month, 2 months without posting.
Yeah.
Took a break, you know.
Yeah, and then kind of getting back to like the true behind the scenes.
Yeah, it got to the point where it was almost like just your perspective of everything, and which is cool. We like it, but to get behind the scenes stuff, the stuff that we love, we watch behind the scenes stuff of movies and TV shows.
That's our favorite.
I would rather watch the behind the scenes stuff than the actual movie or TV show. So, since this is our YouTube channels, we figured we want to put out content that we like and we love behind the scenes stuff. So
hopefully,
yeah, we think y'all like it as well. I know a lot of people have said that they like it. We're sitting on the trailer right now.
Yeah.
With the blown out tire. That was a little wild.
Again, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, not at all. It happened not far from Juno Acres, so I just figured, worst case, Flint, get over here. I need your help. Or I'll call Bobby Ray, whatever. He'd probably help more than Flint, but
yeah, I don't know if I want to be around.
Well,
if you ever have to call him.
Well, he's a little nasty. But
teeth.
And teeth. He didn't get that dental plan like Flint did. But I don't know. It's again. I know I said this a million times. It is exciting and stuff.
I do want to say.
Yes, I already know.
People have already commented, just saying that they don't think I'm excited. Would love to see more excitement out of me. Which
I try to tell that every day.
No. I understand that, but there's one thing about me with my job. It does take me a little bit to have like, I don't know, my emotions to come back. Yeah. I get there and I have to like shut it down.
Just to put it out there and be 100% honest with you guys, it took me a long time to get used to it. Every time I'd be like, what's wrong? Like, something's wrong. Like, you're not excited. You're not even happy. You're not whatever.
It's just like I don't know, if you've a nurse, and especially like ICU, you would understand it. Not a lot of people understand because it's a weird job in general, but you kind of have to shut down, and it does take me a little bit to kind of get back, and it took me a while to be able to even do that, to where I'm not so emotional about everything.
Well,
so I don't know, there's like a weird balance that I have learned over the years with that job, and unfortunately it does bleed into my regular life. Yeah. But I don't know.
The hardest relationship I've ever been in was dating a nurse. I'll say that.
The hardest?
Yes. Because first off, when we started dating, it was nights. That was very difficult. And then it's, am I doing something wrong? Am I causing her to not be as much of herself? Like, it took a long time for me to figure it out. It's not now. Yeah. I figured it out, but we ain't dating, baby. We fiancé'd up. But dating a nurse, it really brought into perspective of what nurses go through. I had no idea. The closest I knew was Tom and Rhonda, and I only knew so much because they're not going to spill everything to me. And I
don't really talk about anything in general too, but it's just kind of like my way I don't know. It took me even a little bit to realize that I do that.
Yeah.
It's like a recovery and, okay, like turn the emotions back on almost.
It'd probably be like being a cop or a firefighter or in the military. You see things that the average person doesn't see. You deal with situations the average person doesn't deal with. And me, being your average person out there, I never thought of the things that you go through or stuff like that. Or I remember my dad would tell me stories, and it's just like never in a million years couldn't do those jobs. That I'm not cut out for that. So it takes a lot of learning.
You're doing good. Takes a lot of patience.
No. Yes, but
yes,
that a lot. But
so I don't know. It does take me a day or two to kind of. All right, here I am.
Yeah. What I was getting at with that was it takes a lot of time to understand it, and I feel like half of the people watching probably, unfortunately, haven't been around long enough to realize you worked nights, you did all that, you've been a nurse for
Forever.
8+ years, 9 years, whatever it is. I think a lot of people half the people are roughly new, but the people that have been around a while in the comments was like, geez, guys, she works as a nurse, she's unwinding, like, but a lot of people don't know. We don't talk about, everyone thinks we just do YouTube. Not a lot of people know that you are a nurse and you have a full-time job outside of this,
Part-time, technically.
Well, but shit, you work more in 2 days than most people work in a week, so you're up at 6 a.m., you don't get home till almost 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And you were doing that 3-4 days a week, 3 or 4 nights a week for the longest time. Yeah. And then, you went to part-time.
And here I am.
But even then, it's you're doing that and you're out here. And so I think another thing, people are like, well, where's Danielle? We want to see Danielle. Trust me, I wish Danielle was out here every day. Maybe not every day, because you would never want to come back. It's rough. But I like being around you every day. Yes, I don't think you'd want to be out here yet every day. But she needs time to recoup before going back to work. She's technically working 2 jobs,
We've learned that's
balance.
Yeah, I would say balance. It took us a little bit to figure that out too.
Yeah. He ain't even looking. That guy just be working.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway. So
it just takes time to balance it out, and I think we
found a good balance.
We did, and it took a while to truly figure it out. Between YouTube is you don't take days off unless you force yourself to take a day off, because whether you're working or you're editing or you're checking comments or you're trying to get product reviews or you're trying to get a brand deal or you're trying to do something, it's nonstop all the time. And we were eating dinner last night, and it like hit me in a good way of, I'm shutting it off. Like, I'm learning to shut it off. I'm learning my entire life doesn't have to be YouTube. I need days off. I need time to recoup. Yesterday we took like half the day off. We, you guys saw in Coffee Crockers, we talked about it and stuff, did some things, and then we took some time off, and it just felt good having the evening off and to not really worry about YouTube. And part of my brain was like, oh, we could go do a podcast, we could start thinking about what the next video is going to be. And I was just like, nah, we enjoying watching what is it called,
Return
Amish. And
that's our new show, guys.
It's the best. It's absolutely the best, and it shows us that our relationship really isn't that bad.
Yeah, that's what it takes.
It's therapy for us.
No, we do love us some just kind of like TLC reality shows. Yeah. And I never would have thought that we would like that, but
this show was good. I didn't think when you first put it on, I was like, we'll see.
I knew we would like it.
But no, it's great. It's awesome. And
that one, because of all the other shows we have watched, and when we get sucked into it, I was like, this one.
Yeah, no, it's a good one, and it feels good to relax and let loose and not totally worry about YouTube and how, like, I know what it was that brought it up. Because we put the video out, and I was like, I wonder how well it's doing. What are people saying? I'm like, I'll check in the morning. And that's not me. And I was just like, we're just enjoying being together and fighting each other not to eat bad food. We've been doing really good. We've been eating pretty healthy.
You didn't give me donuts this morning.
She yelled at me. She woke up and she said, "Go get me a donut."
It was a joke.
No, I cried a little.
But like, kind of seeing if you would.
Yeah, no, you would have been happy if I did, but I said, I don't think so.
And then you yelled at me to get you a donut.
Well, it's payback. But I don't know. It just, all of it lets me know we're in the right spot where we need to be. Mm-hmm. And as far as YouTube goes, we appreciate more than anything everybody watching, but it is not our priority. Our priority is being happy and healthy and the best we can in our relationship and enjoying, the time we have together. And I mean, there's, I don't want to talk about it too long because it's kind of a sad situation. You brought it up and you told me about the firefighter that has cancer. And he's young, he has a wife, 2 young kids.
One's just like a baby, 2 girls.
You never know. You never know what's going to happen in life. And it's not, you don't need to worry about work all the time. You don't need to be worrying about what other people are saying or thinking or whatever. Again, we appreciate everyone's support, but I think you guys truly understand the fact that we are not as stressed anymore. We are, a little more comfortable in who we are on YouTube and what we're doing, and we're not trying to impress people. I think the people that have been around for a while see that, and y'all's comments make us feel really good that you guys have acknowledged that and seen it. And I don't know, it just feels really good, especially to have a good support system.
And but in the same time too, we talk about like not working or
I don't know, we're working.
I was about to say, don't get us wrong, we're working. We
can turn it off at the end of the day.
Yeah, which is crazy, but it does feel good to work out here.
Yeah.
Though, like, I don't know, it is very like even peaceful while we are sweating, kind of giving it everything. At the same time, it's peaceful.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird thing.
We're out here.
Yeah.
There are, vehicles that do drive by more here than
I just meant more of like, I think just this place in general just feels more.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it.
There's no stigma to it. There's no stress to it. It's just.
It's us.
Yeah. And I don't know what I was saying with like the car, like there are more cars driving by here just because we're like closer to a more like, not a main road, because there's definitely back roads ain't main roads, but at Shoot Dang Ranch, you're off. You're like way out there.
Yeah.
But it's still so quiet and it feels good, and it's, it is relaxing, and, you're hearing but now the one thing that's not relaxing is everyone knows what a cicada, a chachata, a locust, whatever they are.
Hear them right now.
Yeah, they're about like this big. Well, horseflies out here can pick one of those suckers up and eat it.
And they like...
They're big.
And they'll like dive bomb you or like circle you forever, and you're just... They are wild.
They'll bite and they hurt.
Yeah, they are wild.
But, I don't know. It's pretty cool. I know I said this before and stuff, but, now we're both here and we're kind of, as we're talking, we're like looking around. Just seeing it all come together and get cleared more and more. And
you can actually see the land.
And you guys will kind of see an area we've been working on, where our house is gonna go. I think we have it kind of dialed in.
Yeah.
Kind of what we want, where we want it. We do need to still. It'll always be a work in progress clearing this place and cleaning it up to the best of its abilities. But we are definitely getting there, and it feels good to be working on it together.
Yeah.
It just. I don't know. There's something about it. Like, I could work all day, but working for a little bit here with you, I'd rather work just a little bit with you because it's us together.
Yeah.
And we were trying to take photos earlier, and you guys couldn't get it. And I just said, I don't know. I just kind of like having photos of us together out here working on it.
Which is crazy because we truly don't take pictures together.
We live our life on the internet, but we don't.
The trip to Colorado... We took more pictures. See, there's...
Big old... Let it land on you to show them.
No. What?
We took more pictures in Colorado.
Than I think we have...
In the last probably year.
Yeah. And then... We just don't take pictures together.
Yeah, we got a lot of video proof and stuff, but... I don't know. It's just fun to look back on, and, look back a year, or for a year from now to look back, or 10 years from now, or whatever, just to look back of being like, man, we're sitting here in our yard and this used to just be nothing but trees. I don't know. That's going to be such a cool feeling. The vision we have, we really started dialing it in, and the vision we have, it's going to be unreal. It's going to be awesome. Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like, it feels right.
Yeah. And what's cool with it is like, we have the same vision. We know what we want it to look like, and now that's our goal. So whenever we're working and it's tough or whatever, and it's, oh man, how many more trees we gotta cut? How much more do we have to do with this? It's like, that's one tree closer to it being how we want.
That's what I joked earlier. The sooner we, what was it?
The sooner we get started.
The sooner we get our house.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's freaking awesome. It's cool. Again, I don't think we can say it enough. We appreciate everyone's support, and whether there's good comments, bad comments, whatever, we read them, we look at them, we learn as much as we can, and at the end of the day,
all good comments is not good. All bad comments is not good.
Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of both.
Yeah,
you gotta stay humbled.
That's right.
But at the end of the day, when this is all said and done, I mean,
these flyers.
To be a videographer and a nurse and going after our dream, and we're not stopping, and this this may be our 10th time going for it, but someday but truly, the fact that we know what we want and we're not going to stop until we get it, I think that speaks volumes of who we are, that if we're willing to start over from nothing to get what we want, that shows everybody how bad we want what we want. Yeah. So, I don't know.
There's no other option.
No, we have done a lot. We've sacrificed a lot. We've been through a lot. We're getting what we want out of life. And I think we were both that way before we met. I think we're that way even more together. And, I don't know. It's just awesome to have somebody that, shares that same. Now you hear my stomach?
Yeah.
Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday you said you can hear it all, and now you hear it.
Baby, you were in the middle of saying something really sweet. Keep going.
No, I ruined it. I don't know what I was saying. I think just the fact that we have the same mindset and the same drive and everything. Okay. I mean, it's a cool feeling to have someone like that you can bounce ideas off. We push each other. Days that I'm slacking, you pick it up.
That would have been good.
First she yelled at me for donuts. Now she's trying to throw me off the back of this trailer. If she comes up missing, guys.
What?
I'm going to leave you here. But I don't know. We help each other out. We keep each other motivated. And I wish everybody had that. That's a big deal. I don't know.
You got to have a cheerleader.
Yeah.
And like someone that always keeps you pumped up.
Yeah.
But also challenges you as well.
And then, and also, if you're wrong, tells you you're wrong.
That's what I mean by like the challenge aspect of it.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
It's cool. I definitely love the fact that we're going for it. We're trying our best, whether it works out exactly how we want, better or worse. The best thing ever is we're going after our dreams, and we're not going to settle, and we are literally trying our best at everything we do, and hopefully you guys are going to love the videos and little things we put in it. At first, it's going to be a lot of work and a lot of, whatever, but there's some things coming up, I think, that you guys will really enjoy, and
I can't wait.
Yeah, I think you guys will really enjoy it, and a lot of it will make sense. Some of it won't make sense at all. Some of it make a lot of sense. But that's the Crockers. That's the Crocker motto.
Sometimes it don't make sense at all.
Yeah. You never know what you're going to get with us.
Yeah. Like a box of chocolates.
Except chocolates are good.
You're pretty good.
Yeah, I would be like the cherry filled because it's kind of nasty. Not very good.
Yeah, you be the raspberry dark chocolate with love.
Get out of here. All right, guys.